Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello, Joshy Bacon, Rhapsody Beats, Romazerly, Sledgen, and Lou. Thank you guys for the good luck. Thank you for the good luck as well, Kuro Dog, Toady Sauce, and Bacon. Also, hello, AK Archer and Silly Mazooker. Good morning to you as well. Oh, no, there's not another Bacon. I just forgot that you were the second message. I think I thought that was someone else or something. Alright, well, we practiced some stuff, so hopefully we can do a little bit better today. You have a doppelganger now. I mean, yeah, you can... A lot of doppelganger usernames you can make with Bacon for Prezi, I feel like. Also, thanks for the good luck, Viola. And thank you very much, Lasada, for the 3 months of Prime. Congrats on Yellow Badge. And thank you very much for the good luck. I do appreciate the continued support. So, good afternoon, Chromatoselecto. Bacon presidentially. I mean, that's a pretty good name, so I wouldn't question it if I saw that as someone's real name. Also, thanks for the good luck, Lavoid Ranger. Thanks for the good luck as well, Barbarossa. Seen people DoorDash orders as Batman, John C., but you feel like seeing Bacon pop up for Wingstop would be a little strange. Well, who knows? The Bacon is hungry. Also, thank you very much, Prince Zetharoth, for the 45 months of Tier 1. Also, this quick text is not very good, but that's okay. 45 months is a long time, so Thanks for the continued support. Also, hello, Complex Milk Fenrir and Tracken a Snove. Thank you guys for the good luck as well. My favorite trick in this run? I mean, I'm generally a big fan of Death Hole Wrong Warping. I think Death Hole Wrong Warping is a very cool trick. And we get to do it twice in this run. We used to get to do it 3 times, but now we don't have to do a Death Hole Wrong Warp for Door of Time Skip anymore. But that's okay, because the newer Door of Time Skip is also very cool. Also, thank you very much, Momo, for the 38 months of Prime. 3 plus 8 is 11, and 1 plus 1 is 2. This is your Prime sub to me. Excellent. Thank you for your poetry. Which is what that definitely was. Oh, I can't hold down, apparently. My camera decided to get all funky there. Thanks for the good luck fastest in Veninjakaja. Ah, yes, we will be playing Ocarina of Time on Switch 2 when it comes out. Most likely what will happen is, the instant that the game is available to play, I will already be streaming and we will start playing it. Which, because it'll get released, presumably in, like, the Australia and Japan regions first, might mean that I'll be streaming at 5 AM my time. But that's okay, because it'll be worth it. Also, thanks for the good luck, Fox Darts. Which, granted, 5 AM my time is generally a, like, good time for most of the rest of the world. Because that means that it's, like, midnight in Japan and Australia. But it's 8 AM on the east coast of the United States. I did not want to do that. Oh, did I take damage? Darn it, I didn't want to take damage there. Guess I'll lose time right before Goron City. Well, there's like, I don't see a point in, like, immediately trying to do a speedrun. Like, I'll definitely play the game casually all the way through first. Probably trying to do, like, all of the things. But I guess it would depend also on how much potential new content they add. I don't know if that's gonna work now. Yeah. Unfortunate. This trick is silly. I'm not going to be making it in right at daytime, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, so not particularly great, but oh well. I think I should still generally be trying to go for no reset runs anyway. Yeah, so I guess I'll just wait here. Really? Alright, well, this kind of sucks. Unfortunate, but... But yeah, I mean, at the very least, we know that, like, there's gonna be some amount of new cutscenes and presumably voice acting based on the teaser that we saw for OOT on Switch 2, so... Even if the gameplay is, like, all exactly the same, there will at least be some cool new cutscenes to watch, probably. Also, hello, John. Thank you for telling me that OOT is on Switch 2 on the N64 expansion pass. I was indeed aware of this. Also, hello, S-Rose, Hamsterbone, and Isopod. Thank you for the good luck. Turn around. So thanks for the good luck, JS. Yeah, at least, I think today the goal is still just no reset runs, basically. They just need to have Hess. Well, they might not. We might finally have Ocarina of Time where rolling is always the fastest form of movement. Also, thanks for the good luck, Power Metal Dev. Thanks for the good luck as well, Blues. I mean, I wouldn't say the original Ocarina of Time is held together by duct tape. Like, you know, for a first attempt, I guess it wasn't like a first attempt, but like, you know, for a very early 3D game, uh, like even though it has, you know, a lot of exploits that are used in speedruns, like the game functions, you know, perfectly fine casually, right? Oh, that's not a good angle. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if I see them making you run faster with the bunny hood, but they could. Would be an interesting reward for completing the mask side quest. Oh, right. To actually show him the letter. So thanks for the good luck, Galactic Mochi. So here we're gonna pick up some rocks. I can't be it. Only 3 hearts. Or I can't be at only 2 hearts. Otherwise I'm gonna perish inside Death Mountain Crater, which would not be good. Ah, yes, I did speedrun Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the PC for 2 months in, like, 2014. That thing that we just did worked essentially just with a... I mean, it's not really that precise, but the way that the rooms load things is, like, very predictable, and if you load those rooms in that way, the collision for the statue behind Darunia just doesn't load in, with, like, the way that other objects are loaded in on the heap, so you can just walk through it. It's very useful. It's what allows us to get up to the Magic Fairy Fountain here. And it's not even, like, that difficult to do. You just have to, like, walk back and forth between the rooms a couple times. Also, thanks for the good luck, Moogle Knight. My day is going alright. I think about Ship of Harkinian. I've never played Ship of Harkinian a whole lot, so I don't think I have much of an opinion on it. It seems cool, though. Well, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of glitches that still exist from the original game. But like, Grezzo saying that they, like, made a conscious choice to intentionally keep the glitches, I think was just because they realized that trying to fix all of them would take a very long time. So they only ended up, like, band-aid patching a few of them. And, like, leaving the rest of them in. Yeah, Hessing still works. Also, thanks for the good luck graded shtick. Feroy's Wind is very useful for glitches. It's not just used to, like, return to spots within dungeons. Although it is used for that, too. Alright, can we do this? Whatever. Almost. Oh, okay, apparently our side hops were not good there. Really? Alright, well, I'm surprised that didn't work. My Y position was apparently not correct. I also cannot side hop still. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, always try this again. Alright, so we do this. That angle was way too far up there. Sometimes you can clip in like that, if you happen to get lucky. Okay, this should work. Yeah, there we go. Also, thanks for the good luck giveaway for Link. Thanks for the good luck as well, Makuya. Ah, well, yes, that's an invisible seam that we make use of a couple early on in the run. Because we use one for egg skip, and then we use one there to get into the fairy fountain early. And we also use one later for Door of Time skip. I feel like I don't understand the positioning for this. There we go. No, darn it. I didn't turn quickly enough. So thanks for the good luck, Gohan Senpai, as well as the 14 months tier 1. Do appreciate the continued support. There was not a PB yesterday, no. We want to do Deku Tree before Jabu, because if we set Furore's Wind in Jabu, we can then use that, to skip the cutscene that you would normally watch after beating Deku Tree. And then chain that into defeating Jabu. Thanks for the good luck, Carlos Raven. I am doing pretty good. This run's kind of black, but that's okay, because it's a no reset run. Oh, come on. Also, I need to be further left. There we go. Ow, darn it. Link, why did you do this? So thanks for the good luck, Moon Princess. How does the Goma 1 cycle work? You essentially just stun Goma and then keep on repeatedly applying damage as quickly as possible. Yes, this is the native resolution of the 3DS. You can't exactly capture a 3DS at higher than its native resolution, unless you, like, I guess pass it through an upscaler somehow, but none of that is happening here. Also, thanks for the good luck, apes. You can hit the switch on the ceiling with, like, slingshot or bombs, but throwing Rudo at the switch just happens to be the fastest thing to do, because then you don't have to, like, put Rudo down and then pull out a different item. Infinite Sword Glitch is a glitch that essentially keeps the sword hurt box active, even when you're not swinging the sword, which also causes the, like, glow effect when you swing the sword to sort of happen indefinitely. So it's a glitch that's used a lot in the original game, but it was somewhat patched in Ocarina of Time 3D, so it's not as easy to get, and even if you do get it, it's not as useful because it gets cancelled a lot easier. So thanks for the good luck, Trippero. Actually, put that there, put that here. Oh, really? No, I did not want to target you. Yeah, it was a little too far over, I think. Well, this sucks. Really? I'm surprised this is failing. I do not play with the 3D on now. The 3D effect only works if, like, you're looking at the screen from a certain distance. And it also wouldn't really help with the speedrun to see it in 3D. Ow, that's like way too far over. What the heck? I'm just looking at the wrong visual cue. Oh, did not want to do that. This is certainly going great. Really? Well, I'm doing something wrong, but I'm not entirely sure what. Yeah, I'm confused. Oh yeah, I am turning left slightly. Oh, that time I was too late. Hello? Did I, like, let go of shield somehow? Also, thanks for the good luck, Kadron. Okay, but I don't know what I did differently there. Apparently I need to practice that. Also, thanks for the good luck, Stavros. And thanks for the good luck as well, Hoax. Yeah, I think the Jabu switch that needs extra weight is the only one like it in the game. Ow. No, now it's too far away. Well, not ideal when you lose 5 minutes to failing the Mega Flip over and over again, but... it is apparently what happened. Also, thanks for the good luck, J-Town. Also, yes, I do actually play on the screen of the DS. So thanks for the good luck, Tommy Earl. Yeah, like, I don't know of any 3DS speedrunner who plays off of the capture feed instead of off the actual 3DS. Now we fall. How do you prevent hand cramp on the 3DS? I mean, I've never done anything specific. I just, like... I don't know, don't over-tense my hands while playing. Oh, that's not Froy's Wind. Well, now I only have 3 Deku Nuts left, so... be sure to not mess up with the keys. Oh, he has decided to go this way. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, well. Still managed it, even though it was slow. Ow, okay, that works. No jumps, but that's fine. I mean, the main problem with the existing remake of Ocarina of Time is that it's on the 3DS, which is not exactly accessible if someone only owns a Switch or a Switch 2. Granted, the remake's not coming out on Switch, but, like... the N64 version is accessible through Switch NSO, but I don't imagine the 3DS will be getting NSO on Switch or Switch 2 anytime soon. Alright, well, that wasn't great. So thank you very much, Fuse, for the Prime subscription. Thanks for the good luck as well, Karmadex. Supposed to back hop first and then sidewalk. Or side hop. That changed my angle. Really? Alright, well. Also, thank you very much, Mandato, for the 86 months of Prime. Thank you very much for reaching the number in my username. Even though the number in my username does not actually mean anything. But 86 months is a long time, so thank you very much for the continued support. Also, thanks for the good luck night flight. Waru does indeed enjoy having a staring contest with us when all the text is done. I think there was supposed to be a Temple of Light. Ah, maybe. It probably didn't make it very far into development. Also, thanks for the good luck, Konono and Rejected Waffles. I don't think all dungeons requires the light medallion. Because the light medallion is not in a dungeon. I think all dungeons is defined by entering the blue warp at the end of every main dungeon, if I remember correctly. Stick. Should need just one. Also, thanks for the good luck, Boss Lady Trey and Nintendo. Come on. Is that too early in the side hop? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, nice. Oh. Why can I not pull out bombs? I thought you were supposed to be able to pull out bombs during this to damage yourself. Because I had 0 sticks on X? Something? Well, guess we're not saving time by damaging ourselves. Also, thanks for the raid audio killers. Welcome to 14 void outs, which should have been 10 void outs, but I don't know what happened to the bombs that should have been on the X button. Also, thanks for the good luck, Mopey and Cheyenne. Thank you very much, haha, for the 56 months of Tier 1. This fine day, you're hoping to see all the fishies of Jimothy. Might drop in just for a peep. Hope the Jimothy got some sleep. I did indeed get some sleep, yes. Yeah, no, we had bombs on X. I don't know why we couldn't use them. I feel like it had to have been because I had sticks on X or something. Or specifically because I had 0 sticks on X. The voiding out was occurring on the title screen map. Alright, well, I guess we're fessing. Really? Well. Practice the way that I control stick there, I guess. I never have very much trouble with it in practice, but in runs I always don't seem to do it correctly on the first attempt. So thanks for the good luck, Positive Percy. Did I split there for Water Temple? I think I did. As in, like, I think that's where my PB splits for Water Temple. Also, thanks for the good luck audio killers. Sorry to hear that your internet died right after you raided, but I guess in some sense it sounds like that was a good time to end stream if that's right when your internet died. Also, thank you very much, Darth Anakin, for the 60 months of Tier 2. Thank you very much for the 5 years. And you still enjoy me losing time in OT3D. Great. Oh, wait, that was actually kind of cool. Getting both hands like that? Why is it still nighttime? Oh. Right. Why is it nighttime? I'm confused. The 3DS that I'm currently playing on is just red and black. New Nintendo 3DS XL. I have seen the Chew Fest here, I just haven't practiced doing, like, Chew Fesses with sword slashes. I guess there is a sign there, but... Oh, I guess that could have worked, but... that gonna be high enough? Okay. Should probably go further forward there. Or just use a Deku Net, I guess. Since we already have them out. Yeah, not a whole lot of OOT speedrunning really transfers to 3D. Like, the glitches that you do in the runs are pretty different. Hopefully that timing was fine. Okay. The camera there being wonky is not helpful. Really? Oh, it's nighttime again. Why is it nighttime? Oh, because I guess because we learned Sun Song. Okay, that makes sense. Still don't know why it was nighttime when I'd finished Shadow Temple. Actually, we... Or, no. I don't think I do that yet. So that control stick movement again. Like to be over here more. Alright, well. Would've been nice to be able to see, but... My favorite boss in Ocarina of Time? Probably Bongo. Yeah, Glover's OOT 3D is fun. Even if we are 6 minutes behind. Nice. That jump slash was very necessary. Oh, okay. I thought they were both gonna move. Really still lost 40 seconds over my PB? 45. This is not the last run for today, no. Lovely camera. Yeah, it would probably make sense to do Beery Mega practice before the next attempt. And Volvagia's arms when it dies. Oh yeah. The arms are just kind of doing stuff. Oh, well. Good attempt. I have to put my SD card back in. Yeah, essentially the Volvagia that pops up at you from the holes and the one that flies around are two different Volvagias. And so essentially when we're doing the chew explosions, we're damaging the one that's I think that's the one that's supposed to be flying around, because the one that pops up from the holes is then somewhere else. slingshot here. What just happened is we are using the practice patch so that I can practice this trick that I failed in the run for 5 minutes. And that time seemed perfectly fine. Yes, I will be attending, or at least my plan is to attend AGDQ. I don't see why I wouldn't, barring some sort of extreme circumstance. Oh, this worked fine again. That shadow cutscene skip but placed Horizon Wind. Oops. Yeah, that time I was just too late. Okay. Still not sure what I was doing wrong earlier that is going perfectly fine now. Yeah, Ferrari's Wind remains placed at the entrance to Jabu, because, like, Link didn't actually pop out of the Ferrari's Wind point, so it's still there. Because we return to it after we get Boomerang. Really? I just rolled too late. Too early? Now we're failing it again. correct? Okay, that seems fine. I haven't used save states in a while. I mean, like, the one thing that I remember using save states for was to practice the, like, holding the direction for the Shadow Temple Void Warp, but I instead replaced that with this practice file where I just have Ferori's Wind set at that point and can return to it to practice holding the direction. Also something that I failed last run. Failed there again. I think I need to be holding down for longer. I find it much easier to, like... at least at some point, I found it much easier to hold down and then, like, swing the control stick to the left instead of just, like, trying to hold a single direction. I was getting it pretty consistently yesterday, so... What am I doing wrong this time? Oh yeah, I guess current MST does... Does current MST skip hammer? I mean, that sounds plausible, but... reason it did not occur to me that it actually did that. Yeah, because you can do stick on B instead. The route we did had a routing mistake in it. Do tell. Did we do Fire to Forest? Oh yeah, that's right, we did. Because we would set Ferori's Wind in Fire, and then Death Hole Wrong Warp to Forest. Deku to Spirit first would have been a bit faster. Is that because there was a quicker grotto we could access after Spirit? Oh, right, because of where dying to Bolero puts you. I mean, that doesn't seem like a big routing mistake, just seems like a kind of minor time loss. Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to practice? I guess I wanted to... Still don't know why I couldn't pull out bombs after doing the... Back in Time. Let's see. My equips going into Back in Time were... Ferrari's Wind on X, Sticks on Y. Was it because I had Ferrari's Wind on X that I wasn't allowed to use the bombs? The... Okay, so the current record, at least, does have those equips swapped and has Ferrari's Wind on Y. So that might have been the issue, is that I did Back in Time with an item that you wouldn't normally be able to use on X. So I have to keep that in mind. Because that could have saved us, like, 4 additional void outs. On doing, that part of the run. Back in Time gives you basically the inventory that you see here, so it gives us sticks, 3 bottles, the bow and all of the elemental arrows, boomerang, Nuts slingshot, Din's fire, Nehru's wisdom, Ferrari's courage, or excuse me, Din's fire, Nehru's love, Ferrari's wind. I got like Skyward Sword brained there. Megaton Hammer, 1 bean, Hookshot Lens, both starting trade quest items, and Iron and Hover Boots, as well as all of the tunics, all of the shields, Fairy Ocarina, all of the medallions, Goron Bracelet, Silver Scale, and also Giant's Knife. Not Bigoron Sword, importantly. Also, hold on, I did want to look at my actual PB. Did my PB do the DC warp? Oh, it did, okay. I don't know why for some reason I thought my PB didn't do the Dodongo's Cavern warp. Let's see, I think for... Yeah, so you want to wait a beat before canceling the text there, is the mistake I made this time. Alright, well... Yeah, the back in time inventory is the inventory of starting screen link, or title screen link. Let's see. Time to take out the SD card, which is annoying, but... means that home buffering is somewhat more consistent. And off we go. Well, yeah, so I believe the like file that is used for the title screen is just the game's debug file. So it's essentially just the file that like the developers would load up for play testing, I think. So it just had like a lot of the items so that they could go test whatever they needed to test right away. Also, thanks for the good luck, Aaron and Chris Winix. Thanks for the good luck as well, Mopey. Thanks for the best of luck as well, Fenrir. But that's okay. Well, actually, taking damage isn't great. So thanks for the good luck, Lavarden. For some reason, the Ocarina text specifically, I can very consistently get the quick text on. Bad that the Fairy Ocarina just disappears later. Yeah, you do, just kind of throw it out once you get the Ocarina of Time casually. Ah, 415 is not a perfect escape, no. Because, I mean, the other thing that goes into the escape time, is also, like, how much quick text you get. Also, I don't know if this is gonna work, because I forget... Okay, you can still have that happen, it's fine. I was worried that because I didn't hold perfectly straight down to get onto the ledge, it wasn't gonna work, but... I think the fastest escape time is like a 407 or something. 406, maybe? Ow. Really? Hmm. I guess maybe I wasn't as far back as I thought I was. Well. Sure. Oh, well, I went for it, and I did not get it. Nice. Hello? I was trying to turn, but... Because otherwise I guess we wouldn't have actually been waiting for too long, probably. Of course, he stopped halfway. Well. Not great quick text, though. I mean, the backwards jumps we did were backflips. None of them were back hops as far as I know. We were doing a lot of side hops, though, which maybe looked potentially like back hops. Well, 40 seconds down at Zelda's letters, not great, but we'll continue regardless. I ever have to replace the buttons or stick on my 3DS due to wear over time? The control stick on the 2DS that I used to play on is definitely not good anymore and has to be replaced. But I've never actually replaced a component on any of my 3DS family systems. What's the most important thing for me they do on the OOT remake? The most important thing that I think they should do is make it fun. Also, thanks for the good luck, Fire Killer. So yeah, I think even if I take damage at the fest, we should still have enough time to make it through Death Mountain Crater. Would be a reset reason? Probably not much, because I'm still doing no reset runs with this category. Will I be watching the upcoming movie? If you mean the Zelda movie, almost certainly, yeah. Like, regardless of if it's good or bad, I don't see a reason to not watch it at least once. Oh, the 42010. Yeah, that was when I first got the Wind Waker SD record. Get the corner. Not a great clip there, but the timing for that is weird, so... And also changes depending on what your angle is. Are there some cool glitches in this run? Yeah, I think this run has quite a lot of cool glitches. It also does have a lot of falling, which is a result of the cool glitches. May have accidentally bumped the table. I spend time looking for new glitches. If I think of ideas to try that may lead to new glitches, yes, but I'm usually not always thinking of new ideas for glitches to try. Ow, really? Fine. Oh, west for me. So no correct setup for me, I guess. Really? Ow. Close. Really? Didn't get the third one. Well, you don't have very many more attempts at this. That was too early on the second B press. Alright, well, we got it with 0 Deku Nuts remaining. The spin attacks are not frame perfect on regaining control, I don't think. Because, like, you can have success trying to, like, mash for them, but mashing for them, like, sometimes doesn't always work in the fact that, like, you could quick spin at, like, the wrong time if you try to mash for them. Keep on going too far to the left there. Yeah, I think the first B press you only have like a 2-frame window for, but I think the others are... I don't know, they kind of all feel like 2 frames, but admittedly I don't know the exact data. Oh, come on. Nice. Thanks for the good luck squee. Nice. I guess I didn't need to do that stick pull this time. I imagine the 3DS glitchless is different from... Really? N64 AMQ. Oh yeah, Goron Tunic doesn't take like a minute to get in 3D. It takes like 15 seconds. Darn it. Well. I love 2-frame home buffers. Why am I still doing that? Nice 3-frame buffer. I need to stop trying to close the menu by hitting the touchscreen and get closing it with B into my muscle memory. Nice. Alright, well. Obviously not great there. Yeah, it is a frame-perfect B input for every box, but it's not as bad as it sounds, because you basically just get into a mashing rhythm when you have a lot of them in a row. Right, like Rudo here doesn't normally have fast text, but you know, you just do a fairly steady mashing rhythm on the B button, and you'll generally get it. Jabu is the worst dungeon in OOT 3D. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Well, not because of how it looks, but just gameplay-wise, I don't think it's very interesting. well, I guess we're back to this trick mysteriously not working again. I think that time might have been because I aimed slightly too far left. I have 2 Deku Nuts left. Which in theory should be enough, but it's gonna be a little spooky. Ganon's castle is not a part of this run now, because all dungeons is defined as stepping into the blue warp at the end of each dungeon, and there is no blue warp at the end of Ganon's castle. Oh yeah, Baronade is boomerang only. You cannot beat Baronade without the boomerang. Also, thanks for the best of luck, Petite Pedestre. So no fast cutscene for us, unfortunately. I mean, I would say I'm excited for the Ocarina of Time remake in general. Whether or not speedrunning it will be fun, we have yet to see. Though, I would imagine speedrunning it will be fun, because speedrunning Zelda games is generally fun, in my opinion. Hello, Blue Boko. Welcome to a run where we are behind by horrendous amounts of time, but that's okay. Could probably put that guy on screen earlier so he comes up faster. And now the falling begins. No, I don't really speedrun the N64 version of OOT. The last time I did was for the 3D Zelda Challenge, where I did any percent, which is not very representative of a lot of speedrunning OOT on the N64, despite being the any percent category. I mean, I played multi-worlds with, like, some other people when, like, Ocarina of Time was the only 3D Zelda game on Archipelago. But now that there's, like, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Link Between Worlds on Archipelago, I usually end up playing one of those. Or Outer Wilds. I do enjoy playing Outer Wilds on Archipelago also. Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna play Ocarina of Time for Archipelago again, I would probably do Ship of Harkinian. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I know that, like, Dragonbane... At least I think Dragonbane had been working on, like, trying to get multi-world on Wii VC for a while, but I'm not entirely sure what ended up happening with that. Because, like, there was a ton of work put into it, from what I understand. Nice, same painting all 3 times. Alright, nice. Yeah, I know Nintendo has a or like a fork that can be used for multi-worlds. I don't know if any GameCube games on Archipelago actually implement that, though. As far as I know, all GameCube games on Archipelago are, like, Dolphin only. Also, yes, we can beat Phantom Ganon with the slingshot. At least on the first phase. That might be too far away. Oh, it's not. Okay. No, darn it. Really? I still took damage? Well... I thought that by trying to roll, we could avoid taking damage there. Definitely thought I pressed right there. Kind of worried that we would die instead of triggering the cutscene, but... Kind of sucks that we still ended up losing, like, a minute or something, but... We almost did it really fast. My plans for Labor Day weekend. I don't believe I have any plans for Labor Day weekend. As I'm aware, at least. I'll say yes, Wildelum. The new dot skip is incorporated in all dungeons and 100%. And presumably MST? Actually, I'm not sure, because MST gets Hassle Choose. Yeah, I actually don't know about MST. I suppose we could, John. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna lose, but if you want to win against me in Mario Kart, we can do it then. Is there a run for all Zelda games? If you mean, like, a run that does every single Zelda game in a single run, there isn't, like, a leaderboard for such a run, but someone's probably done a run of that before. Though, even at, like, world record pace, a run like that would easily take, like, over 24 hours. If you, like, were on world record pace in every single game, so... It would be a very long run. There is a leaderboard, though, for what's called the 3D Zelda Challenge, which is just all of the original 3D Zelda games, any percent runs back to back, which I think with current routes would be like 7 hours. Although, honestly, I do kind of feel like, at least with Wind Waker now, having like a credits warp any percent run, if I was gonna do the 3D Zelda challenge again, I would probably not do any SRM or Ace stuff. Like, I would probably do, like, GSR for OOT, no major glitches for MM, and then just, like, regular any percent for the rest of the games. I think Nintendo completely programmed this game for the Game Boy New. Or did they use some of the N64 parts and just rewrite it? Well, by my understanding, they essentially just started with the N64 code directly and modified it as they needed to update the graphics and then get it also working on the 3DS. Yeah, if you wanted to do glitchless for all the 3D Zelda games, that would... Yeah, 30 hours sounds about right for that. I don't know if there's one for the 2D games. I I know that people have, like, some people have done, like, runs of the first 3 Zelda games, but, like, so, like, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, but that's obviously not, like, all of the 2D Zelda games. Like to go down. Hey. Darn it. Ugh. Attempting to 1-frame buffer, I buffered too early. I also need to stick again. Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah, I should have realized I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Well, now I don't have a stick. I guess I could have just killed one of the Babas to have gotten one, but... Now we can do the fun jump. Roll over the right part of the ground. There we go. Oh, 2 frames again. Ugh. Oh, I should have picked up a heart there, I guess, just in case I have to go again. Actually, I'm gonna save here. I feel like it'll be faster to get back into the Deku Tree doing this. And I won't have to worry about my health. Thanks for the good luck, Silver Skinner. Yeah, I kind of messed up the angle there. Really? Come on. That's still not fast enough? Ugh. I just want to open up the inventory after side hopping. Apparently now this is very difficult. It also might be that I just keep on, like, missing the touchscreen where I'm supposed to hit it, but that's usually not an issue that I have. That was a frame late. Well, we'll get this eventually. Oh, come on. That's the first part again, finally. Wow, we actually did it. What? That hit me. There we go. 2, that's 3, I guess. I've 6. 7. So that's 8 bombs used. We didn't succeed at actually getting hit by all of them, but yeah, because you spawn with like bombs on the X button. You can use 8 of them to deal 4 hearts of damage to skip doing 4 void outs. Although you do have to specifically do like the wrong warp into bit with a usable item on your X button. So like if you do it with Ferrari's Wind on X, then it doesn't work. But if you do it with like sticks on X, then you can pull out the bombs. Which is why I had to specifically make sure I had Ferrari's Wind on Y there when doing the restricted items. Also, thank you very much, Nat, for the 92 months of Tier 1. We are indeed back to OOT 3D after all this time. Thank you very much for the continued support and the good luck. What kind of witchcraft are you looking at here? The witchcraft of Death Hole Wrong Warping. Which is very fun. Top tier glitch in my opinion. Yes, Ocarina of Time 3D is... like, essentially just forked from, the original Ocarina of Time, in a sense, because Grezzo started with the source code for the N64 version when they made this one. Yeah, that was boat skip with the Death Hole Void Warp. Wow, we saved time. Surely this will help us PB this run. Wrong warping is neither an arbitrary code execution glitch, nor is it some sort of memory overflow glitch. At least the kind of wrong warping that we were just doing was essentially an effect of the game thinking that we were playing on the title screen. Where basically every time we entered a loading zone, every loading zone essentially maps to a specific index in this game that essentially tells the game where to spawn Link when he goes through the loading zone, and we were essentially just adding 4 to whatever that index was each time. Really? So, whatever data happens to be at the index that we normally go to plus 4 is where we end up. Yeah, why is it nighttime right now? I'm confused. I don't want it to be nighttime. Nighttime means we can't enter the bazaar. Am I supposed to, like, play Sun's Song in Hyrule Field or something? Am I supposed to triple slash clip into the bazaar? Also, I was not supposed to equip... Oh no, I was supposed to do that there. Yeah. Come on. Well, so I don't think, like, the back in time is what changes time of day. I think there's just something about the route that I don't understand that I should be doing to make sure that it's day there. Time of day is just important because otherwise I can't enter the bazaar. Nice. At least not without, like, having to clip in. Come on. I don't think that's high enough. Don't think that's high enough, but try for it. Okay, just barely. Well, so at least when we do Back in Time in this run, it's daytime, but I think that's because, like, it's daytime when we do it. The reason it becomes nighttime is because we fall for so long that time of day moves, and it becomes nighttime after we're finished falling. Really? Really? Okay, well, guess we're watching this cutscene. Also, thanks for the good luck comics. No, I'm pretty sure it is still nighttime, even if you get the 8 bomb hits, because I only missed, like, 2 of them, which means I only had 1 extra void out compared to what you would optimally have. Split right there. Could have returned for Roy's Wind, I guess, but I'm pretty sure it's faster to just dispel it here. Also, thank you very much, Basil, for the 67 months of Prime. Congratulations on new funny number. Thanks for the continued support. Come on. Really? Dang. Probably don't really need to roll there. That's probably what messed me up a little bit. Nice. Now I'm trying to... What made me decide to do OOT 3D next? I mean, it was either going to be OOT 3D or Skyward Sword, and ultimately, I guess OOT 3D felt more like a nice lead into OOT on Switch 2 eventually in a couple months. I want to try something here. It's probably not worth it. That was a lot of chew, but we do have a lot of chew because the Back in Time file starts with 50 chews. Only 10 bombs, though, for some reason. Which is kind of annoying, honestly. I would like to have more bombs. Oh, alright, well, I think this is a fast first shot. Unfortunately, then we got bad RNG. So thanks for the GGs on 246, Basil. Part of me did want to do all dungeons again for TP after getting the 246. But I was like, I should move on to something that's not Twilight Princess. Yeah, I feel like the differences between GameCube all dungeons and GameCube any percent are like at least more meaningful than the difference between Twilight Princess HD any percent and all dungeons. Because HD all dungeons is literally just any percent route except finish Snow Peak or go warp to other dungeon when it is time to do other dungeon. Okay, because surely one day TPHD will get early Master Sword. Let's see. This. It is just the one wall at the start of Grove, that is correct. At least as far as doing it as human is concerned. I mean, to be fair, Basil, TPHD Orden Gate Clip just kinda sucks. Alright, Stricken, hope that you're able to fix your washing machine. Oh no. Really? Bruh. My guy, do you want to go back down? I must be misremembering what the strat there is, because I thought if you hang onto the ledge, Volvagia goes back in instantly. Not that we should have needed to do that, but... I mean, the glitches that you do in OOT 3D are just... like, just lend themselves to different routes than what you would do in OOT. But also certain things like Ganondorf, for instance, aren't possible in OOT 3D. Really? This is like the 5th time this run that I have not been close enough. Well, at least this run technically finished, which the previous run that got here did not. So, that's a win of sorts, even if this run was not very good for multiple reasons. But it was still fun, because playing OOT 3D is fun, even when you're 13.5 minutes behind. Also, thanks for the 50 bits, Joshi. And thanks for the GGs, guys. My last 4 splits all ended in 7. Interesting. Alright, well... apparently I have to practice being slightly closer to blue warps, because, like I said, there were like 5 instances that run where we were not close enough to a blue warp when doing restricted items, which is very silly. Sadly, they cannot end with 6-7. I feel like the fact that a split cannot end in 67 seconds is probably a good thing. Anyway, we will do more attempts tomorrow. Probably still more no reset runs. So, yeah. I think that is gonna be the plan. Thank you for watching, though, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, so have a good rest of your Sundays, and goodbye. See you later.